Hello, hello, hello. I am back at it. Thank you guys that came the other day. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do probably going to do a recording so I could do a premiere about basically not throwing stones. And because, we're all in glass houses, so we can't judge other people. But some things, I just got to be honest. Some things, because we're human beings, we're going to judge and we're going to look at certain things that people do. We're going to be like, that is so stupid. Like, that's just stupid, or that's just evil, right? Hey, atmosphere, how are you? And, we, none of us live in no glass houses, so we can't be throwing no stones. But I tell you, some of the things that people do, I'm wondering, I'm like, I can't judge this, but I can only look at the fruits of a person is their behavior. And I'm like, some stuff just don't make sense to me. Atmosphere. It just don't make sense to me. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Anybody that comes in, please press the like button. I would truly appreciate it if you press the like button. But if you can put a one in the chat, I just want to know that you guys can hear me and I won't be talking for 30 minutes. Okay. So hey Brussels, hey Wolf, what's good? Okay, great. Because nobody said put one in the chat. But anyway, and I probably will have an open panel, but no, I'm not gonna say open, semi-open, because unfortunately we have some psych patients that get online and they do some of the most disrespectful things to get people's channel clap. So since we have those people that belong in the psych ward, but they are running free and they're running rapidly on YouTube, I have to be very careful about the people that I let up. But I wanted to talk to you guys for those who don't know, but more than likely most people know about this if you watch YouTube, if you watch the news. It's a head coach, I guess, of Michigan State. His name is Sharon Moore. I believe he's 34 years old and he was married with kids. I don't know how many, maybe two or three, I'm not sure, but he was married with kids too. And he's also an African American, black, he's I don't know if he's one of the first black coaches for Michigan State, but he was the head coach. So he was an assistant, he was actually the head coach. And you said I just told my grandma about it. Yeah. He was the head coach. So he made 30 million a year. Yeah, for Michigan. And he made 30 million a year. Now, I don't know if y'all heard me. I said 30 million a year. Okay. Not many people will ever see that in their lifetime, including me. He had the opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, he was the head coach of I'm assuming a pretty prestigious college, university. And to be a black young man to be a head coach of anything is really a blessing that, he had that opportunity. But like so many people, not just men, but women too, we allow some of our bad decisions to get in the way and kind of, I would say, mess up opportunities for us. Hey T Rail, hey Cutting Edge. And again, I don't want to be so judgmental that, because I have made stupid decisions, you've made stupid decisions. We all have made some type of decisions that if we could go back, we would do it differently because it messed up or altered something in our lives that could have been avoided. Thank you so much. You said, baby, I'll give it. Oh, hush, Russell. But and so I thought about it, and thank you so much, Russell, for my first super chat. I appreciate it. But what I was saying about this Sharon Moore, now he is married to a Caucasian woman, and who his side chick, who allegedly they I guess they found some information that he was cheating with his assistant. um I guess she's in hey chill. I don't know what she assists him with, but apparently she was assisting him with head and everything else. And so it has been found out, and this is allegedly, because that he was having relations and having an extramarital affair with this woman, who is also a Caucasian woman. And this goes to show you that um just because a man is married, it doesn't mean that he's not, going to, go out and seek other women. And you would think that he would be content in trying to save his legacy, not only for himself, but his children. His legacy, of being a professional, being a black man, making it, and being a head coach. And he risked it all for some kitty cat. And this is a lesson not only to men, but to women, because women do it too. There be women that have a wonderful husband, and they'll be with that husband, have children, build a life together, and she gets bored and she wants to find something that gives her excitement. So she goes out there and meets someone that she think is fine. He all tatted up, he got it going on. He's driving a Lamborghini or a BMW or whatever. And she gets so enwrapped in the fantasy, she gets so involved in it, and she loses her mind. And she then, by the time you look up, she on her back, and she done forgot about her husband, she done forgot about her children. And then she has messed up her life, because most of the time when you cheat on men don't forgive like women do, for the most part. Now there is some men that are exceptional to the rule, but most time when a woman cheats on a man, they usually pack up and keep it moving and move on to the next. So there's no second chances sometimes with men. So it's like I said, it's not just women, men that do it, but it's women that do it too. And it's a thing that people are blinded by. That is something that everybody goes through, because we are sexual beings, and the temptation of lust can mess great men and great women up. If you hear about different things in the ancient times, biblical times, usually it was, but somebody fighting over a woman. Even now, uh, things happen because somebody's fighting over this. They fighting over getting the affection from that person. And thank you so much, Russell. You said, nah, baby mama, not to interrupt, but he was having an affair with the staff member. She broke it off. He kept stalking her. So she told, okay. So not only was he stalking the woman, after they done, she done said, I don't want to be with you anymore, and she has that right to, he proceeded on stalking this woman when he had a whole wife at home. So you have a whole wife at home, and if you see the pictures of two of those women next to each other, both of those women resemble each other. It's only the other one, the younger one, just has blonder hair, but both of them are pretty much favored. They resemble a lot to me when you look at the pictures. And I'm like, dude, you are stalking a woman that is going on about her life. She got what she needed from you, and you stopped her so much that she had to tell the university, and that messed up your livelihood. Not only did it mess up your livelihood, but it messed up your wives and your children. I'm pretty sure they have a big home. They have a lot of investments together. There's a lot of different things that these people, when they're married, they share together. And he done messed up his whole livelihood because he wants some kitty cat, because this woman wanted to go on about her life after she done screwed him and got what she wanted, and went on about her way. Hey, Shay, and see, this is why I say y'all. It's a lot of people that want to talk about, and I'm just gonna say this. I'm not trying to be offensive to anyone, but a lot of people talk bad about Black women, and believe me, hey, Emmanuel, I understand some Black women are straight up trash, but guess what? So are the white. So some white women, Hispanic women, Asian women. It's a people thing. It's not about color. So when you have these Black men that want to down Black women and talk about all women, Black women are ghetto, and this, they crazy, they this, they that, they this, and then you still get with the other, and you still not happy. You still chasing, because it's not about color. It's about what isn't with you. What is within you that you don't have any type of discipline and can't keep your dick in your pants? So that is something that you need to with. And a lot of times, I'm gonna go into this. A lot of times, action. A lot of times, these Black men have problems with Black women because they mama was either had some issues, or their mama was verbally or physically abusive, and they take that hatred out on other Black women. And then they want to, just because they chose the Black woman that they chose, they want to put it on all Black women that they're a certain way. So then they go to Becky, and they go to Maria, and they go to Ming Ming, and they think, oh, hey, they ain't crazy. They do what I need to do. I'm pretty sure you treat a good Black woman, a good, treat her right, she gonna treat you right. But see, some Black men got it in their heads that the other is better. And like I said, it's a people thing, and people need to get beyond the color, because at the end of the day, it's about the character of a person. What is this person bringing to me? But anyway, thank you so much, Russell. You said good coach is hard to find nowadays. Well, we could say the other way too. But the point of the matter, hey Kuda, hey V, hey Mars, but yeah, Ming Ming, try, but people really need to, like I said, men really need to look at their choices that they make and understand that, when you make these decisions and you know that you're involved with someone, or you know that you have a lot to lose, think about those consequences before you think about, opening up your zipper. And the same with the female too. We as women, we have to be very careful about how we allow the our eyes and our, I would say, sometimes our desires should take over us, especially when we have something good, or we have a lot to lose. And I think a lot of times people don't count the cost of what they do. They just say, well, I want this and this is what I want, but they don't ever count the cost of how much it will cost them when they step outside. And like I said, this man was a professional. This man was a man that, was really up in the, I would say, an elite. He was a head coach making $30 million a year. So he had everything in his life at his feet. And because of his lust and his stupidity, he chose a woman that, number one, she wasn't his wife. They had a fling. She was done. She was tired of him. She moved around. He didn't want that. Then the brother want to act like he want to go and unalive himself. Hey, Bama, he wants to go and unalive himself because she doesn't want him. And I don't know if the young lady is expecting. I didn't get that part of it, but I believe that they were allegedly the young lady was supposed to be expecting. So he wanted to go and he didn't want to live anymore. He wanted to unalive himself over some kitty cat. Okay. Hey, just saying, over some kitty cat. And a kitty cat that he had also at home. You got a whole wife, a whole woman at home, and you about to take your life and mess your life up because of this kitty cat over here that's younger. And I just and this is sickening to me. And like I say, I try my best not to throw stones because none of us live in no glass houses. But some things is just dumb to me. It's absolutely dumb on risking all of that just for some tail, as my aunt would say. Just for some tail. So you got this man done risked it all for some tail. And Becky over there, she gone on about her life after she done ruined his. And well, he ruined his own life because he, like I said, he was the one that sit up there and stalked the woman when he got a wife at home. He should have been he when she walked off, he should have been gone on about his business, say, oh well, I got what I wanted and moved on. But no, he wanted to be a dummy that he was, and then go and sit up there and harass the girl. And I guess the girl got kind of scared or something because she was like, "Oh my God, this brother is harassing me now. He's going crazy. He's stalking me." And then you go tell the police, and Becky go over there and tell the police, and you a black man too, because I don't care what nobody say, racism still exists. It's just not blatantly like it used to be. But and you go still tell the police, oh, he's harassing me, he's stalking me. And you better believe the law is gonna have you in jail. Now he's sitting up there wanting to unalive himself, risked his life for his whole family. Now what is he gonna tell his children? Well, your dad, I sit up there and, I harass this woman, and now I want to kill myself. Oh, excuse me, I shouldn't have said that, but I want to unalive myself because of this woman. Then I'd be like, Dad, but you're married to mom, you know? They're like, what the? So everybody, but it just goes to show you he's not the only one, and he will not be the only one. It will be some people that will still see this story and they will still do the same exact thing, like Shannon Sharp. He should have looked at Shannon Sharp's situation right there and said, you know what, I need to play smart. But some people, when they get so much money, they so arrogant and they feel like they're invincible, and they feel like they're gonna be able to get away with whatever they do. And unfortunately, in this day and time, you're not. It's like now, back in the day, it took people long enough. It took people a long time to get caught. Now, because social media is so rapid and it's everywhere and everybody's on social media, your stuff will get out as soon as you tell somebody, it's going to be out. It's going to be out there. So I don't understand why some of these men that hey, serious, that have some of these high positions, and women that do this stupid stuff, not thinking, okay, I'm going to get caught. You're going to get caught some type of way. You might get away with it for a little bit, but that's only because God's giving you some grace. But eventually he wants you to get it, so you won't keep doing it. But because people are so stuck in their sin, they're so stuck in doing it their way and feeling like they're invincible, Diddy, they keep doing it. And then hey, you reap what you sow. Everything that you sowed out here, you're going to have to reap it. Now, thank you, Russ. You said he went to jail because after they fired him for stalking the lady, he went to her house with a knife, threatening her, saying she ruined his life. Yeah, right. He is an idiot. No, you ruined your life. She didn't ruin your life. You did. You knew you was married. You knew you was making $30 million a year. You know it's hard for any black man to be making $30 million a year. And you sit up there, even to get a head coach position, and you sit up there with your dumb self and you decided, hey, I'm gonna risk it all to stalk and harass this woman who don't want to be with me. And now you crying, talking about, oh, my life is ruined. She ruined, that bitch ruined my life. No, you ruined your life, you dummy. Now you got a whole woman at home and children, and you're gonna risk it for her? For her. And see, this is what pisses me off about some people, especially men that got it all. You got it all, and it's still not enough. And again, this is for men and women. You got it all and it's still not enough. You got the money, you got the family, you got the house, you got the cars, you got everything. You don't have to want for nothing. I wish that I could not have to worry about money sometimes. I wish that everything that I ever wanted, I could have. It was at my feet. But unfortunately, it's not like that for me, right? So you have people that actually have it and it's gone to their heads and they think, hey, I'm God. You got some people that make themselves their own God, which is crazy to me. You said stay blessed. Thank you so much, Sirius. And so you got some people that be their own God. And that's why you get the Diddies and you get the Shannon Sharps and you get the Sharons and the list goes on and on. You got old Bill Cosby. He was doing the most back in the day. And you would never think he was sitting up there putting what they call Ruthie's or whatever in people's drinks and so he can sleep with those women. Like you never would have thought with him, but he had it all. And it got to his head that, hey, I've been getting away with it. I'm gonna continue to get away with it. And guess what? It caught up with him. It took a long time, but it caught up with him. And it's like now he old and feeble. But you look at all these different situations and you're like, you can't just learn from somebody else's situation. Why you got to go through it to get it? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I can actually look at other people's life and say, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying that because I see how this turned out over here. But you got some people that will see this stuff and they will still walk into the trap, still walk into it. So I was just like, yo, when I heard about this mess, I'm like, this dude here, I try my best not to just be calling people stupid and dumb, but I just thought that was really I'm like, dude, are you slow? Because you risk your whole life. You risk your whole life for that over there, that female, that woman that don't want you, that's going to move on to Jeffrey and have a wonderful life. But right now, you sitting up here in jail because you sitting up there harassing this woman when you got a wife that's waiting for you at home. Like, this just makes no sense to me. So as women and men, we got to put ourselves in check. If we have a lust problem or if we got something that, is getting us out of control, we need to get some help and get it back in control. And, another thing is having people to hold us accountable. See, a lot of times people like this don't have people to actually hold them accountable. They got a lot of yes men and a lot of yes women around them. And even when they're doing wrong and they see they're doing wrong, they don't say nothing. They just say, it ain't my business. I'm going to stay out of it, And so, but real people and real friends will see you walking down to death. They'll see you walking to hell and they'll try to say, hey, you going the wrong way. Now, what you choose is on you. But a friend or anybody that's real in your life that sees that you have potential or you have a lot going for you, and they don't ever try to stop you, but they're just constantly yes in everything you do, those are not your real friends. Those are not real people in your life. Right, Obama, it's the love of money. He says, Selena, look up Mel Tucker. He's the head football coach at Michigan State a couple of years back who got fired for the same thing the coach did at White Lady. And see, this is, you know, and again, I don't want to make it all about color because it's not, it's really more of a people thing and bad character. But some of y'all black men, I'm going to just be honest with you, I don't know what's the curiosity of, I don't know the curiosity that you feel that other women are so much better. Again, it's about the character of a person, how a person's been raised, their moral standard, things like that. Those are the things you need to be looking at, and a lot of the times, I don't know if y'all think other races of women are more submissive than others, but I have met some pretty good women, black women. I'm a good black woman that can be submissive, that can be nurturing, that can be accommodating, that can compromise in certain things in certain areas. But it seems to me that sometimes some black men put other women in first place over the others and over the blacks and black women. And again, there's good and bad in every group. Good and bad in every group. Everybody has something good and everybody has something bad. So it's not just all white people, it's not all black people, it's not all Hispanic people. There's good and bad in every ethnic group. But what I don't understand about some black men, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's why I probably will put the link down, but like I said, if I don't you, I'm not letting you up because I'm not having situation the people from sideboards porn bombing people. But I just understand why y'all put other women, especially white women, on a pedestal. I gotta just keep it 100. I usually try not to go into this kind of stuff because I don't want anyone thinking that I'm prejudiced. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the stuff it don't make sense to me, and I believe people should be able to love who they want to love. Now that's what as far as if you want to marry an Asian woman because she treats you well, that's fine. But I just don't understand the attitude to me when y'all sit up there, y'all will have, and I don't know if this other coach Mel Tucker had a black wife or was his wife Caucasian or whatever she was. But the fact that, he just went and got another white woman and he had a relationship with her and lost his job. And this person, I'm pretty sure, heard the news, know about this coach, Mel Tucker, losing his job because of an extramarital affair. And he goes and does the exact same thing. Now, what's going on here? You said, baby mama, you're right. It's not about color of the people involved, but I got to say, some of these preachers and church folks are some nasty individuals. Yeah, a lot of people are nasty individuals and they ain't in the church and some of them are. But I'm talking about how people just they think so many they I don't know, they have so many thinking errors to think that just because a person is a different color, that they're better, that they're more submissive, that they're more loving and caring. And I'm just like, but then when y'all go to the white woman, like this man, Sharon Moore, he got him a white wife. And apparently she must have been something great for him to have children with her. And then he goes and she's not enough, and he cheats with another white woman. So that goes to show you it's something within him. He's not fulfilled as a person. He is insecure as a person. He has self-control issues as a person. For him to constantly keep looking for something when he already has it all. So it's something within a person. And a lot of times people be having voids in their life, and they think they think sex is going to fulfill that. It will only fulfill it for a little bit, but you're going to keep going and looking for more. So it's something within this young man, and men and women that do this. They are looking for something, and they think that they can find it in other things. And sometimes what you're looking for, you don't want. You understand? A lot of times people be looking, they be going into these relationships, they be so sex driven, they're so they have an addictive nature because they're trying to fulfill something. They go into drugs, they go into alcohol, they're looking for something, and that void is not being filled because what you are looking for, again, you don't want. Most people, I'm gonna be honest with you, most people don't want their void to be filled by their creator. Most people want their void to be filled by other things and other people. So that's why you have so many people that have it all, they're unfulfilled, and they keep doing stupid stuff to get that thrill, to get that satisfaction, and they'll never get it. They're never get it because they're looking in the wrong place, right? So yeah, they try to taste different cookies in different area codes. So, but all these different women, y'all, men that these people are going for, and all this kind of stuff, you better really check the person and get to know the person to see what they really about. Because some of these things, um, and some of these things that some people be doing, I'm like, you can't be serious. You can't be that slow to risk it all for this. You know, I just don't get it. So I really kind of want to talk about it because a lot of people did talk about how stupid he was, and I'm just gonna say I know he's stupid, but at the end of the day, um we all have been stupid. So it comes with, I try not to be so judgmental because we all have been there. We all have done something that we could be like, I could just kick myself for doing something or saying this, but we all have done it. So he's not the only one, and unfortunately he won't be the last, because again, the coach before that, Mel Tucker, did it now, and he saw it. I'm pretty sure he saw it. He had a front seat to everything, what was going on, how this happened, and then he goes and does the exact same thing. And this is how you know that people are really slow, because they don't think that they can get caught. They think they're invisible. They think that they're invincible as well. So not only do they think that they can't nobody see them, they think that they ain't hold to the same standard, or they can't get the same karma, or they can't get caught for what they've done. And that's why you got a whole bunch of people that keep doing stupid stuff. And I'll let some people come up, but like I said, if I don't know you, you will not be coming up, because I do not have time for silly people. If you want to go jack off, go and jack off to somebody that loves you, or look in the mirror and jack off at yourself. But please don't come up here with that foolishness. And that's why I put only subscribers, because these trolls out here are sickening. They're very just sickening type of people. So I don't want them over here. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Keep your trifling weird ass away from me. So if anybody would like to come up and maybe go over this, but this was a very interesting topic for me. But y'all keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna find out fat meat is greasy. I used to say that all the time because people think that they can just get away with stuff. And I'm like, you are living in a world where universal law rules. Whatever you do, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to you. And sometimes it's going to come worse. It's going to come back to you worse, in a worse way than you even imagine. So you need to watch. Yeah, you need to watch what you do, and who you're doing it with. And see, this man, he sit up there and lost his mind, and trying to unalive her, unalive himself. Hey, Red, how are you? And in Proverbs it tells you very, and for those who even look at the Bible, they could see in Proverbs 5, 3, and 6, it says, uh, but it won't be long before gravel's in her mouth, and pain is in your gut. A woman, what's it say? A wound in your heart. She's dancing down the perfume path to death. She's headed straight for hell, and she's taking you with her. And that's Proverbs 5, 3, and 6. And that's in the Message Bible. So it's telling you right there, you gonna go ahead and go with this fine woman, with all everything you want, because devil can always dress up a woman the way the type of woman you want. Some men like petite women. He can put a pretty petite woman right in your face, and you thinking you met an angel, and she a straight up demon, and she gonna lead you right to hell with her, and y'all gonna go to hell together. And maybe not literally, but you're gonna find out that your choices really will either break you or make you. And a lot of the times when you do things with some of these women, you thinking that it won't get back, it won't come out, and it's gonna be the very thing that destroys your life. And so this is being seen all over, and people still continue to do the exact same thing, thinking they can't get caught. It won't be me. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna get away with it. And I don't know how, uh I don't know how you think you the only one that's gonna get away with stuff. But anyway, I digress. People are people, and again, we all make stupid decisions, but some stuff you don't have to make. And unfortunately, this man learned the hard way. I call it a cautionary tale of being stupid. Because, like I said, when you have your life, your life is just planned for you. You know how much you're gonna make. You don't have to wonder. You have people in your household that love you, your wife, your family, your children. You have probably a big home with a dog and gated community. I mean, but that just goes to show you, even people that have it all, they still may not be happy. That's another lesson we'll learn. I don't understand how, but it's some people that have it all and they still not happy. That's why they keep doing reckless stuff, because they trying to fill a void. It's all about filling a void. It's all about pleasing your flesh, and making sure you get some thrill out of it. But they still never happy. I think that's amazing. I wish I had most of what they had. I would really be happy. I could be traveling, going this place, that place, not having to worry about budgeting, just spend. That would be an ideal life for me. But again, just because people have money, just because the people got the world at their feet, that does not mean that they're happy. That doesn't mean that they have good character either, as we can see in this story and many other stories. Just because people have it all together, that does not mean they have good character. And we can see now with this situation and with many other situations that people just don't have good character. They don't have any type of self-control. They don't have accountability. They don't have any real friends and people around them to hold them accountable. And they fall by the wayside every time. This is a lesson for all people, men and women, not just Black people, not just white people, not just Asian people. It's for everybody. Because guess what? In life, it's all about choices. It's all about the decisions that we make, and if they alter our life in a bad way or in a good way. So you guys be blessed. I appreciate everybody came through. Thank you so much, Russell. I believe you helped me to reach my goal. So I appreciate Russell. He likes to come in and joke around, but I try to keep focused. He try to get me distracted, but shout out to Russell. And I appreciate everybody that came through. Press the like button. If you come back and listen to the playback, press the screen 2 times, especially the vertical live. I really appreciate that. And if you can share the live to your audience, if you're a content creator, I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And like I said, please, men, think with your big head and not your little head, because your little head might get you in a world full of trouble than you intended on being in and staying in it too long. So and you got to just be careful. And with women, the same advice. We have to be very cautious of what we do and who we spend time with, who we give our body to, because at the end of the day, our choices are either going to make us or break us. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a nice night and a great weekend. Bye. Salina.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and roll.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
We can do whatever we want to do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe. Yeah, you're gonna be my number one lover. Sleeping night, making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana boo boo.